Here. Crystal Severs.
Here.
Terry Hildebrand, I am here. Leo Thomasgard.
Here. Consider approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second for the approval of the agenda. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. Our student reps tonight.
Hi, I'm Evie, I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Jasper. I'm also a senior.
We had an early homecoming this year. It came quickly, but we couldn't have asked for better results. This year we brought back the homecoming Blackhawk games, the leading up to the community and school pep rallies, which I would say are very appreciated by the students as it made the week feel more full and fun for everyone. We had a great turnout for people showing up, getting involved, and even dressing up for the Spirit Days to show off their Port pride.
The band has been at hard work preparing for several exciting performances. Our annual fall concert will take place on Tuesday, November 18th at 6:30 p.m. in the Dorothy Alexander Auditorium. In addition, we'll be joining forces with the Lincoln High School for a special combined concert to showcase the music we'll perform in Hawaii and give our students a wonderful send-off. This concert will take place at the Lincoln High School, PAC, on Tuesday, December 2nd at 6:30 p.m.
The volleyball season came to an end last week on Tuesday. The girls played hard and battled all year long and ended the season with a 9-15 record. They were led by 5 seniors, Evie Fletcher, Lily Fletcher, Brianna Ingram, Taylor McDonald, and Sierra Eklund. The program would like to thank them for their senior leadership and wishes them well in their future endeavors.
The football team ended a couple of weeks ago. While playing a schedule against 5 ranked playoff teams, the boys battled each week through the ups and downs of the season. They were led by seniors Sam Martinson, Braden Diggles, Ethan Borner, Austin Irwin, Timberland Mortensen, Bryce Hansen, and Nate Moreno. With a host of new faces and a young team, we are proud of the way this team carried themselves on and off the field. 4 of the players, Sam Martinson, Aiden Schumer, Bentley Teskey, and Griffin Trainell, all earned all-conference honors. Congrats to all.
The cross-country team ended a fantastic season this past Saturday in Durham, Arkansas at the sectional meet. The 5-man team was led by Caden Dasso, who finished 4 spots away from making it to state. Coached by Tim Miller, the team made great strides again this year and will look to make some noise next year when they bring up a host of 8th graders. Jasper Detlefson, a lone senior on the team, provided strong leadership to the young team this year. Congrats to all on a great year.
Lastly, Student Council is prepping for our fall blood drive on November 5th in Dorothy Alexander Auditorium and will run from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. We strongly encourage newcomers to donate and look forward to seeing past donors as well.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you have a great night.
Thank you for joining us. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Good job, you two.
Excellent.
Welcome to stay. Or not.
You might learn
Jasper's
something.
gotta get home and make supper.
Well,
Sadly.
Your brother's probably hungry.
Yeah, probably.
What time are you serving?
thank you.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, report from all members are in attendance. The reading of the National School Lunch Week proclamation. From the State Superintendent, National School Lunch Week. Whereas the School Nutrition Association has designated October 13th through 17th, 2025 as National School Lunch Week, and the National School Lunch Program supports local agriculture through programs like Farm to School by encouraging the purchase of fresh, locally grown foods when possible, benefiting farmers and local economies. And during the 2024-2025 school year, schools across Wisconsin claimed a total of 76,785,558 meals through the National School Lunch Program, helping ensure students had access to nutritious meals to support their learning and well-being. And in November of 2024, a total of 828,405 students were enrolled in schools participating in the National School Lunch Program across Wisconsin, highlighting the program's broad reach amongst the state student population. And the National School Lunch Program provides nutritious meals to nearly 30 million children daily, supporting their health and learning while benefiting American agriculture. During National School Lunch Week each October, SNA members and other school nutrition professionals host events to boost participation, inform parents, attract media, and engage educators about the value of school meals. Therefore, I, Jill Underley, State Superintendent of Public Instruction, declare the week of October 13th through 17th, 2025 as National School Lunch Week. Our next board meeting is scheduled for November
12th,
19th.
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 That's-
Teacher calendar.
That's right, change that.
Apparently it's down at the bottom, this, I didn't see it. Okay. 11:19 at 5 o'clock, as needed,
As needed.
okay? Administrative reports, Principal Bina.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first of 3 meetings tonight. A lot of fun and exciting things happening here at the elementary school. Our monthly Blackhawk Families program will happen this Wednesday, the 29th. It's being led this month by 4th grade teacher Mrs. Decker. The character theme for October, which we'll be focusing on during Blackhawk Families, is responsibility. So Blackhawk Families is a lot of fun. We get the whole school in the gym. We do some chanting. We talk about responsibility. We break off into mixed grades and go to each class and kind of do some team bonding activities. And then we reconvene back in the gym after about 45 minutes. So our kids ask about it all the time. They say, Mr. Bean, is this the week we're doing families? Is this the week? So it's a lot of fun. We really look forward to that every month. Another thing we look forward to is Young Authors. We had our first Young Authors event of the year on Monday, October 13th. We had 15 students in grades 2, 3, and 4, and those students read descriptive essays about the changing of the seasons, as well as personal narratives about exciting moments in their life. So thank you to our 15 young authors. And that is also being led by Mrs. Decker, doing a wonderful job in 4th grade. Our annual People Fall Festival happened on Friday the 17th. We hosted 238 guests. Those 238 people were served by our food services, and that includes students and their families. They had a spooky meal served to them. They played Halloween games and had face painting, a cakewalk, and a pumpkin patch hallway. Thank you to all of our parent volunteers, as well as our high school student council and National Honor Society students. We could not have done it without all of our volunteers. So it was a very fun family event, our fall festival. A couple of other people events taking place. We'll be hosting, people will be having their 2nd annual community bingo night on Thursday, November 6th. That's from 6 till 8 here in the Ed Hoyer Elementary Gym. That is community bingo. That's not just for families, but anyone who wants to come and play bingo. That's a fundraiser for people. And finally, here in November, People will be hosting its annual Donuts with Grown-Ups event on Friday, November 14th. That's a great opportunity for our students to bring in their family members. They'll bring in grandparents, parents, their significant adult neighbors, whoever they want to bring with them. Again, Friday, November 14th from 6:45 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. That sounds really early, but you'd be surprised. We'll have people waiting outside at 6:30. Their children wake up, they're excited about it. They want to spend 45 minutes to an hour with their children or grandchildren. So, Donuts with Grown-Ups on November 14th. And finally, a little bit of information about our upcoming end of the week here. Students and our classroom support staff, they're going to enjoy a much needed and well-deserved 4-day weekend at the end of this week. Thursday is a professional development day for our faculty. The morning schedule consists of meetings for the elementary faculty related to the MyView ELA curriculum. And our high school faculty will be doing a book study. The book is titled What Great Teachers Do Differently by Todd Whitaker. What Great Teachers Do Differently. That's in the morning, and in the afternoon, all of our district teachers have scheduled department level meetings to discuss and update their curriculums. That's on Thursday. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Is,
Mr. Stumpole asked to be excused. He had a family emergency come up.
oh my,
So he's
okay.
excused. Everything's all right, but he's excused this evening.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there won't be any report from the high school.
Not at this time.
Right. And we'll move on to your superintendent hat.
Okay. The third Friday of September student enrollment count showed a slight decrease in enrollment from last year to this year. Our middle and high school, our overall enrollment decreased from 413 last year to 406 this year. 413 to 406, so a slight decrease. October 5th through the 11th was Wisconsin School Board Week. On behalf of all of our district employees in the community, I would like to say thank you to all of our board members for your time, your dedication, your leadership, and support that you give to Port Edward Schools. Thank you very much. Behind a great school is a great school board, and each of you contribute, again, your time, your talents, your energy, your commitment. Thank you for what you do. Oftentimes a very thankless job. We know there's a lot more that goes into it than just one night a month. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Wisconsin School Board Week. Earlier in October, on October 9th, Village Police Officer Josiah Mertz and I attended a Wisconsin Department of Justice school safety training in Manawa. The focus of that training was best practices for school reunification in case school has to be evacuated. It was great conversation there. We did 3 different rotations of a practice. And Officer Mertz and I have scheduled 2 meetings with the elementary staff the next 2 Mondays. One, we're going to be reviewing and discussing the information that we learned in Manawa. And then the following Monday on November 10th, we're going to be doing some practices with our entire staff. Meetings are also scheduled for the middle and high school staff with the village police later this winter. So updating and upgrading our school safety plans. And finally, the Wisconsin DPI school report cards for 24-25. They were privately released to school districts about 2 weeks ago. They look very good. I cannot give specific details about them, but they look very positive for our district for this past year. They will be made public in mid-November, and they will be viewable through a link on our district website. Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to address the board?
I would just like to say, I am impressed sitting here listening to all the things that are going on in the district. I know, I mean, I always knew it was the greatest district around. My kids went here and I thought that, but you just do so much. It's amazing. I wish my grandsons were here instead of at a big school in Sunbury.
Thank you. Thank you.
Moving on to the consent agenda, consider approval of minutes of the September 10th.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. The consent agenda financials, are there gifts, Lisa?
Yes, I have 2 to report. The first one is our annual donation from Renaissance Learning. They donated $1,000 again for the school year. Our mission is to accelerate learning for all, and we are especially passionate about supporting the students in our local communities. So that we received already, and we put that in our community outreach account that is kind of building, and so looking for good things to use that for. And then Steve Burno reported to me that he received a donation of steel that weighed 1,300 pounds from Mid-State Technical College last week. They received this donated steel from multiple companies throughout the area. This amount of steel is estimated to be worth about $700. We will utilize this in his he will use this in his metalworking classes to help the students practice their welding skills.
Awesome.
Great.
Anything further? If not, I will consider a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Roll call?
Motion first.
We have to have a motion first.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, so moved. I jumped the gun.
Second.
Second? Roll call on the consent agenda, please.
Leo,
Aye.
Carrie, aye. Crystal.
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Kathy.
Aye.
Motion's carried. Unfinished business, the Neolia policy updates, of which there were several. But thank goodness this is the second reading, so we can wave bye-bye and send them send them on to
Into policy.
their happy home in the policy book.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Or Kathy, I'll second.
Okay, a motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. New business. Consider approval of our new special education teacher, actually not new, but a back and forth and back and forth. Cheryl is a former colleague of ours.
Yes.
For that matter, Cheryl is an ex-student of mine.
Oh.
So I've known Cheryl for many, many years, as her husband was another ex-student, so I'm delighted to have her with us again. She worked here years ago.
Yes. We would not have posted for this position had there not been this big influx of students with IEPs. A large increase in our student education population, 15 to 20% since September 1st. So over the last 7 weeks, we've seen an influx of people moving into the district. So that is why we're increasing our staffing. We went through all of our standard procedures. We posted. We had 2 applicants. Mrs. Esser, we felt would be the best fit and was the most qualified. So she has.
Lots of experience.
She's agreed to our contract if approved by the board.
Do those special education IEPs, do they come when they start school, or some of them are found out during the first few weeks of school?
If they transfer from another school district, they're in their cumulative file. So students oftentimes, they will have an IEP when they move in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they may not get discovered until they're,
Right.
if they're started in kindergarten, they may not discover till 3rd grade or
Yeah.
wherever, yeah,
Right,
right.
right.
So if they move in and they come here with an IEP,
They have an
we've
IEP.
gotta serve them.
Yeah.
We have
So,
to serve them. And there's legal boundaries over how many students special education teachers can serve, and there's requirements for how many minutes they have to get in small group or individualized instruction, and that's why we have a real special focus on staffing with special education students.
we were
They're doing a
lucky.
much better job of identifying them earlier than they used to.
Yes, we have much better screeners. Yeah, Jody Waltenberg could speak to that more clearly than I could, but we have much more accurate screeners and they can screen them a lot sooner.
And there's not the stigma that used to be attached to parents with children who had a
Special needs students.
special need of some sort.
Absolutely.
Used to be, they were very reluctant to allow their children to be designated as such, but now it's like, I want my kid to have the best opportunity they possibly can have, and this is gonna help them be successful, so,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
We have an amazing, I know I probably sound like I'm banging the drum for everybody, but we have an amazing special ed team too. Great faculty, great aides. They have kids in mind first. They really do.
We were fortunate we could get someone
Yes,
at
we were.
this time of the year. That's
were.
good.
Especially with
Huge,
this
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
I will move to approve Cheryl's contract.
and I will second it.
A motion and a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Welcome to the Port Edward Schools. Number 10, consider approval of the 2025-2026 commercial property, general liability, professional liability, crime, inland marine, automotive, umbrella, and workers' compensation insurance plans.
That's a mouthful.
I got it all in one breath.
There we go. Our annual set of property and other insurance plans was delivered to the district a little bit later than usual. We typically get it closer to the beginning of the school year. We did receive it in mid-October here. We have reviewed it and there have been no changes to the plan, only a very slight increase to the policy cost. I'm recommending that we approve it as presented.
So moved.
Second?
We need insurance.
Have to.
Yes, ma'am. A motion and a second to improve our insurance package for the current school year. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried.
If I would just like to add one quick detail. I had several notes here, and I just noticed it after the motion. in case you're interested, it's a 3.3% increase. It's a very, reasonable increase, so 3.3% increase in the premium.
Considering what's happening with health insurance, 3.3%, this is,
It's reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, not only health insurance, but auto insurance.
All insurance.
all life
Our work
insurance.
comp one has decreased, so that helps. that
Okay.
as well.
Helps balance that.
That's good.
number 11, consider approval of the Start College Now applications. There were several,
Yes.
including one from our own board family.
Yes.
So, I think it's really a wonderful opportunity for these kids to get a start on their secondary level of education post-high school,
It is.
whether it's at Mid-State or somewhere else, now that the BTAE system and the university system flow credits back and forth. Somebody can start here and end up going to a four-year university somewhere else in the state and still have their gen eds pretty well covered, so it's wonderful. I would ask for a motion to approve the Start College apps as were presented in the packet.
So,
Second? Crystal, you resolve what you need to do here or not do here?
She'll
Just
abstain.
Abstain.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, she
Right.
abstains.
I just, I'm here.
yeah, that's fine. So, all those in favor of the Start College application approval, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Show four yes with one abstention. Number 12, consider approval of early graduation.
We have
I believe there were,
correct? 3?
there were 3.
Yes. Each of those letters were presented in the board packet,
Right.
and they were presented by our guidance department and Mr. Steltenpole, and they are all being recommended for early graduation.
Now, when they do this, when they complete an early graduation, do they participate in the ceremony in the spring or not?
Pending appropriate and legal behavior between early graduation and that ceremony.
Okay,
Yes, yeah, that is policy.
right. I'll consider an approval for those 3 early graduation applications as presented.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion?
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there were 4.
Were there 4?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, now I see it.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm all of a sudden panicking, I'm like,
Yeah,
I have 4.
Yes.
yeah, okay, now I see the
Okay.
4th one there. I'd
Okay,
seen them
let's-
earlier, but.
Let's
okay.
amend the motion to reflect 4.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Do we need a revote?
No,
Or we
just
don't?
so we're aware.
Just so it's
But
noted.
Could you remind me,
Amend-
I was,
Amend the motion.
who was the motion for, who motioned?
I made
Kathy and
Crystal.
Crystal, okay, perfect, thank you.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Certification of acceptance of donation of real estate for CISA 5 in Stevens Point.
This is definitely a very unique and interesting item. In late September or early October, Jeremy Beal, the director of CISA 5, he reached out to all the superintendents and said they had this incredible opportunity to take ownership of a building on the northwest side of Stevens Point. Its assessed value is $350,000. It's about a 5,000 square foot building. There's going to be a lot of upgrades needed to it, but they felt that it was well worth receiving. And they want to turn it into an alternative school on the north side of Stevens Point. In order to acquire this property, state statute requires, as I mentioned in my memo, 3/4 of the CISA schools to certify the acceptance of the gift. So we are looking for a motion saying that the school district supports CISA 5 in accepting the donation of a building. CISA 5, they absolutely want to receive it, and they are hoping that member schools will vote in favor of accepting it.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
By John, a second?
Second.
Second by Crystal. Is there any further discussion or question? Are there other similar alternative type schools that CISA 5 has around their district, or is this gonna be a start?
There's one that exists in Stevens Point, but this is a better facility.
It's better, it's not it's just a
It's an
physical
upgrade.
transfer of location.
Yes, it'll be an
Move
upgrade.
from their former spot to this.
Yes,
Okay, all
yeah,
right,
it'll be an upgrade.
very good. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor of
We
the
do need to
motion,
have a
say
roll
aye.
call.
Oh,
We have a
roll call
roll
vote,
on this one.
yes.
They require a roll call, sorry.
Oh, roll call, I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay, I just wanna make
Okay.
sure.
Leo,
Aye,
Carrie, aye. Crystal.
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Kathy.
Aye.
number 14, designate state education convention board delegate.
I've talked to John. He'll do it again.
Bless you,
As long as
bless you, bless you.
I nominate John.
Second,
I'm well seasoned at it, so I can think.
You've
can we
endured.
make this by acclamation? We just
Yeah.
make this John's permanent
Well, if
job?
somebody else came, they wouldn't know what.
He was
to do.
voluntold.
Yes. Do we need a motion for this, or is?
It just says
It's just a
designate.
Designation,
We consider yourself designated. There you go.
designee.
Put my name.
Opportunity for individual board comment. Kathy?
I'm just, like Sue Thomas Guard said, so proud of what goes on in both buildings. And we always have good things going on. We've got excellent staff, we've got great administration, and we are fortunate.
So,
Yeah, I would echo that. Glad we had a good start to the year and homecoming went well
It did.
and everything's going good. That's it.
Same, everything's going great.
Always good to see the students back in here, that we know that everything is rolling. But, yeah, Kathy, I mean, there was a heck of a list that we went through, you know, the fall festival, we have community bingo coming up, you know, the donuts with grown-ups, that's great, the young authors, I mean, who of us haven't attended or had, you know, kids and young authors, so those programs are great, and we lost some of those things for a period of
Yes.
time, so
Yes,
to hear those things coming back and being, I know you didn't talk about it, but there's a, you know, lunch with mom and dad, grandparents, you know, that's a, you know, something that, obviously I won't have that anymore, at least not, well, who knows? Maybe someday a grandson or daughter will attend Port Edwards, but,
You can call it tough
for,
times.
yeah, for a while, anyway, so no, it's just, it's very good, it's very good. So,
I regularly watch the Wisconsin PBS Friday night program with Frederica Freiberg here and now. Last week, she had a pediatrician on who was representing the State Medical Society, and his report concerned the coming nutrition cliff as of November 1st with the SNAP benefits ending. I think we need to be particularly vigilant, especially at the elementary level, of families and children who are gonna be losing their food security. It's, this pediatrician also actually mentioned without much prompting that, a lot of studies have been done in schools indicating that, now state testing needs to be coordinated with the time of the month, because if you test kids later in the month, some families, their money's gone, their food is gone, and the children come to test with inadequate nutrition and are more lethargic and less alert, and they score more poorly. So, when that cycle comes around in the beginning of the spring, if this mess isn't resolved by then, I really think we have to be careful about when I'm assuming we have some window of opportunity to schedule our testing. We should try to do it earlier in the month rather than later, because, I mean, when we do Meals on Wheels or work at the food pantry, the numbers are just soaring. There's considerable amount of folks around who are not getting adequate nutrition. This November 1st is not gonna improve that.
Very true.
So keep us apprised if there's ever a need.
We've established our future board meeting as of November 19th at 5, the third Wednesday for November. that
5 if needed, right? Yes.
Five as needed, depending on whether we need an executive session or not.
Correct.
And that being the case, I will call for adjournment at 6 o'clock. Got me on the spot.
Second.
Okay, we'll take a 3 or 4 minute break to get set up for our budget hearing, and then we will commence with that very shortly.
I never want coffee until I smell coffee and
Oh,
it's terrible.
Of course, it's been, our food backpack program is in high need. Come home.
Flavor,
Yeah.
more smell.
And Heather has been seeking funding, Heather Mizitza, for things to add. A very nice donation from a family in the community. And I just talked to a mom, grandma actually this morning, and I set her up with Heather Mizitza. Put even more food in those backpacks.
Do they still pull on that?
We sought people out, we only had 40, I said, we had 14 backpacks. And we kind of, yeah. 14 backpacks.
Cause I know this is something that we ever all put on, like, asking for donations, but it wasn't that at all, it was like asking if you needed help, I thought.
And that could be.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I wish I would tell us where to take donations or what they'd like, 'cause that would be.
Yeah, we get them filled at the food pantry on the west
Oh,
side of
okay.
Rapids.
Focus.
But then we get additions, Heather lets us go shopping for granola bars and say, are you easy for kids to grab and eat?
Yeah.
In addition to the canned goods and things like that. So we're filling them up as much as we can.
How are we dealing with our school lunch debt?
Oh,
We
we're
have
going.
accounts in arrears and